That was always the plan, Amanda. That's exactly what I predicted back in 2024 and at the beginning of 2025. That is exactly what I said. That there is a plan to use Dementia Don and his following to get everything they want to get done. So all the power can be in their hands. So all the relationships and the ties are with us in other countries. So we drop the allies we don't want, pick up the allies we do, so we can go for world power. The thing is we have all these different people in different groups with their hands in the pot. And they all using the dementia to their advantage. But then you got this one group. We'll call them the Four Horsemen. Okay? And their plan was always eyeliner man. Always. This was always the plan. And see, the longer they push it before they got to switch up power, the longer they push it, the more they could blame on this man and have his cult following hoorah it. Co-sign that shit. Have everyone on Congress, everyone on board, because he got secrets on all of them. He got a little black book that controls all of it. So they need him to get them where the fuck they need to be. But what they didn't bank on, what they are trying to prolong here is the fast forward of this man's dementia and all his health issues. See, they thought they had more time. When all of this was planned out, when Project 2025 was written, when the Heritage Foundation came up with all these plans, when Miller and Boyd and all of them got together and they said, we will make a plan, they thought they had more time, which is why everything feels like it is being fast forwarded and thrown at us at high speeds. They got to get this shit done. They got to get it done. As you can see, with the dementia spreading the way that it is, they know they're running out of time. They also know if this was down to a vote, Vance wouldn't have it right now. But what they want is for a chance for Vance to run for 2 terms, to have 10 years on the board. And he can't do that unless Dementia Don lasts a certain amount of time. Okay? Because there's rules on that. So, like, if Dementia Don were to leave right now, and they pull the 25th Amendment or they out him right now, then Eyeliner Man can only run for 1 term, guaranteed. But if they can make Dementia Dawn last to a certain time, then he can still run twice. It's not going to work out for them that way, unfortunately. I think they got less than 60 days left. I think this is the final countdown, and they know it, so they're trying to accomplish everything that they can accomplish, including getting foreign leaders and foreign affairs and direct relationships with them, which totally explains why Eyeliner Man was in Hungary with Orban, which just happens to be a campaign and a political race that Elon also has his hands in, Mr. Musk. Alonia. All of these things are connected. All of these things are connected, one by one, thing by thing, person by person. The comment isn't wrong. It's not wrong. Like, girl, you're not wrong. But this is something that I've already established and said. This has been the plan the whole time. What we're seeing is them try to fumble as things have changed. Because no matter how much you perfectly try to plan something, when you're dealing with an illness like dementia, really doesn't matter what the fuck your plans are. And when we're dealing with the universe, and when we're dealing with the universe doesn't give a fuck what our plans are. The universe has its own set of plans. Now again, we heard the ceasefire talk. I kept getting tagged in comments. It's a ceasefire. They called a ceasefire. No, he manipulated the market and told Israel to do what they're going to do. The U.S. called for a ceasefire, and Israel said, don't you know we're trying to have a repeat of Gaza? Don't you know that I'm moving on from one country to the other? You can't tell me what the fuck to do. You can't tell me what the fuck to do. Because that's how Israel feels. They really don't give a fuck. If we just listed things that don't give a fuck today. Not my Yahoo at the top of the goddamn list. This motherfucker really ain't stopped no wars. That's just, we know that. Everything is manipulation and tactic and wordplay. You don't want the market to crash too much, so we're going to say ceasefire 2 weeks. Tariffs, we're going to prolong it 2 weeks. Sanctions, we're going to prolong it 2 weeks. Russia, Ukraine, Gaza, Israel, all of it. It's the same playbook. If we go back the last 2 years, it's the same playbook over and over and over again. And we just sitting over here like, we're not that fucking stupid. I mean, those of us who wear a red hat with 4 letters, y'all are that fucking stupid. Neither here nor there right now. Truth is, all of my predictions are playing out. If you've been following me since 2024, then you know that right now, I have been 100% accurate. Everything I said that was going to play out is playing out. Every way that I said it was going to play out is playing out. Some things have happened before other things. Because even when I make a 4-year prediction, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen in consequential order. But what it means is these things are set to happen at some point within that year, within that timeline, within that prediction. And guess what? They have fucking happened. Down to the lady in red. This is good. Down to the unalivings by the 3-letter organization that is frozen. I was correct. Down to what they're doing to the kids and the women in the centers. I was correct. Down to the camps and the facilities and the warehouses they were setting to open for the purposes that they are. I was correct. Everybody's always like, how does it feel to be right all the time? In these circumstances, not good, not great. Don't feel great, homie. Because no one's going to listen to the psychic, because I could be wrong. These things could not play out. I could tell you that this one false move could annihilate the planet Earth as we know it. We all cease to perish, and no one would listen to me. I am Leonardo DiCaprio in the movie Don't Look Up on Netflix. Ain't nobody listening to me. It don't matter how correct I've been for 2 years. It doesn't matter if I planned everything out. It doesn't matter if I have every single one of these motherfuckers pegged to a T, to who they are and what they are doing. From Levitt to Bondi to all of them. All of them. It doesn't matter. Because nobody's paying the fuck attention. Feeling like that the last 2 days has brought me a lot of revelations. The flu, the cold, whatever it is, the sickness that I got has brought me to a lot of revelations over the last 2 days. Being able to get some rest. How much it cost me even as a business owner. $380 just to have a sick day. I don't have like paid sick time. I'm a business owner. So it literally cost me almost $400 to lay in bed and feel like death. That's some crazy shit. All I did was load up on vitamins and shit. But it did bring me to some revelations. Number one, it all has to burn to be rebuilt. Just like I said. We in the tough part that's going to hurt like a motherfucker, but we still have choices as a collective. And the choices we make right now fucking matter. I'm watching shit play out. I don't think our Nepal moment happens until after the transition, like the cards predicted. Do I have more to say? Yeah, I do. But that part 2 will be on Patreon later. So, if you ain't a member over there, you're probably going to miss it. Anyway. Happy Wednesday. Back to the shit show.